Okay, so we are doing notes on mean, median, mode, and range. And today is April 10th. So this is mean, median, mode, and range on page, I believe page 40. So this is if you want to follow along with your book. So now let's go ahead and define all of these things. We got mean, median, mode, and range. So we'll come up with some ways to remember these things, okay? The first thing is the mean, okay? Well, that's the average. So let's take a look at that. If I said, I don't know, I scored a 92 on one test, and then I scored a 94 on another test, what's my average score there? Well, what's that roughly? Like, what's in the middle of 92 and 94? So we know that 92, and then it would go 93, 94, so the average actually here is 93. And the way we can calculate that is we take the two numbers, we add them up. And because there are two numbers, and I'll put this here in red, because there are two numbers, we put a 2 here. So we add them and we divide by the number of numbers. So this is the mean. So let's take a mean of something that we know we got a 40 on a test, we got a 51 on a test, and we got a 63 on a test, okay? Now it's pretty hard to find the average here. This wasn't so bad because we knew, well, that's right around 93. One's one below, one's one above, and that's it. But here, these numbers we don't know. So what's the mean of these numbers? Well, we got to add them up, right? So we add up 40 plus 51 plus 63. And what's that going to give me? Maybe 154, I think. 154 for our numbers. Because 40 plus 51 plus 63 is 154. And we have to divide that by the number of numbers. We'll put that red. How many numbers did I have? I had 3 numbers. So we can divide that by 3. And in this case, we get a decimal. We get 51.3 repeating. Okay? Not a great example because I didn't think about that. I was dividing by 3. I was going to get a decimal. So your average test grade, you usually get about a 51.3. So this one was a little high, the 63. This one was a little low. This was right about what we usually get. Because look at your grades aren't that good. So 51.3 is the mean. Let's take another mean. Okay, one more. Let's do a bunch of numbers this time. Okay. Well, let's just do some small numbers. 2, 3, 7, 9, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so we got to add them all up. So 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1. We added all of those up. And we had to divide by how many numbers there are. How many numbers are there? 6, right? So let's look. So we add these up, we get 24. So this is actually 24 divided by 6. And that's actually 4. It actually works out pretty nicely. So the average here is 4. Well, look, you got two numbers that are really high, 7 and 9. You got the 1 and the 2's that are actually kind of pulling that down, keeping it low. And the 3 is right in around the middle. So 4 is your mean. Okay? So that's basically how you take the mean. You add up numbers, and then you divide by number of numbers. So this is your formula for mean, okay? Keep that in a box. Okay? Let's go to median. Let's actually take these same numbers for median. So I'm going to do this with median. We'll go to blue. So now we're doing median. That's the middle number. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this with a similar set. We'll say 2, 3, 17, 1, and 4. Okay? Well, how are we going to find the middle number? Thank you. How are we going to find the middle number here? Well, we got to put them in order. So here are our steps. I don't know if we'll need this, but here's our steps. Put in order. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 17. Okay. Now we find the middle number. So scratch numbers to find middle number. Okay. Oh, number, just middle number. Okay. Here we go. We scratch off the highest and the lowest, and then the next one. And what are we left with? 3. Median here is 3.